Out of a number of slave narratives, only a few women slave narratives exist. These include the memoirs of Mary Prince and Harriet N. Jacobs. These narratives give us a first-hand account of slavery from a woman's perspective. Mary Prince was born in 1788 and was sold to a number of brutal owners and suffered from terrible treatment. Mary Prince married Daniel James in 1826, and he was a former slave who had bought his freedom and worked as a carpenter and cooper. For marrying James, Prince was severely beaten by her master, and she finally escaped in England, leaving her husband behind. Mary campaigned against slavery and was the first black woman to write and publish an autobiography titled The History of Mary Prince, a West Indian Slave. The book was a key of anti-slavery campaign, and it made people aware that although the slavery had been made illegal, the horrors of life in slavery continued for so many.
Harriet N. Jacobs was an African-American writer who escaped from slavery and was later freed. Harriet Jacobs was born into slavery and was born in February 11 in 1813. She became an abolitionist speaker and reformer. She would later publish an account of her anguished life in her autobiography Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl. In the book, Jacobs addresses white northern women who fail to comprehend the evils of slavery. She makes direct appeals to their humanity, to expand their knowledge and influence their thoughts about slavery as an institution. Jacobs began composing Incidents in the Life of a Slave Girl after her escape to New York, while living and working at the Hudson River home of writer and publisher Nathaniel Parker Willis.
The similarities between these two narratives are that both women suffered abuse. Mary Prince suffered physical abuse in the hands of her master, while Harriet Jacobs suffered sexual abuse. Both women suffered from psychological abuse as well. These narratives were written to raise awareness against slavery and its brutalities. The narratives were written from a first-hand experience, and they serve as a legacy they both leave behind. Writing the narratives can be understood as a way of reclaiming their identities and taking ownership of their lives, as the stories are told from their own perspectives, by themselves, for themselves.